Hey guys, today I'm going to review the Nitecore TUP. It's the first video review I will be doing in my nearly finished man cave, so I thought I'd show you around what it looks like now. Since the last video there has been lots of work here, and as you can see it changed and turned into a nice room. Here you can see a little bit of my flashlight collection. They have not all been moved here yet. My Ulbricht ball, my 3D printer, my electric skateboard, and of course my video studio. I will be doing lots of changes here as well, so once everything is finished I will give you a walkthrough to my man cave and my workshop next to it. So now we are going to focus on the TUP. So the TUP is another keychain flashlight from Nitecore, which should now deliver 1000 lumens, which is quite impressive for a keychain light. The packaging is slightly different. I think it's really elegant with the flashlight printed on it, and of course you have the most important technical specifications printed on the packaging. So now we are going to unbox it, and then we are gonna have a closer look at the flashlight itself. So I already opened this little sealing. And here we go. We have the flashlight, of course. We have a little hook to place it on the keychain or on your backpack or whatsoever. And of course we have a manual in different languages like English, German and so on. I just want to give you guys a quick comparison or size comparison to other Nitecore keychain lights, like the Tiny and the Tip, both in copper. As you can see, they have a nice patina. In my eyes, the TUP is a bit big for a keychain light. I just took my keys to show you, so I already got the little Gerber on it, and I just think that if you put a flashlight this size on your keychain, it's a bit overkill. So I'm not using it as a keychain light, but as a normal EDC, and therefore it is really nice and it has some really cool features. So I'm going to put those guys beside. We are going to take them outdoors afterwards to compare the beam patterns. Now we are going to have a closer look at the TUP itself. There's a little protective film on the OLED display, so I remove this one. You can remove the pocket clip if you want, then the light is a bit thinner. That's not so bad at all, but I like pocket clips on EDC lights, so I'm gonna leave it on. The buttons are the same as on the Tiny, maybe you guys know them already. And which is pretty cool now is that this flashlight has a display, so you can see lots of information on it. So before we start with the user interface, I want to give you some of the technical data. It has a turbo mode with 1000 lumens, a high mode with 200 lumens, a medium mode with 65 lumens, low with 15 lumens, and an ultra low with 1 lumen. Maximum runtime is 70 hours. The maximum beam distance is 180 meters. The maximum beam intensity is 8130 candela. It is impact resistant to drops from a height of about 1 meter. It is waterproof to the standard of EP54. It uses a Cree XPL HD V6 LED, which is sitting behind this clear tear lens. It has a built-in 1200 milliamps battery, and it weighs about 45 grams. The size is about 71 millimeters by 29.5 millimeters by 26.2 millimeters. So as told before, for a keychain light it's a bit big, but okay. I would say now we are going to have a closer look at the user interface of the TUP. Here the display comes in quite handy. Before I start, I want to tell you that the flashlight has two user modes. It has the demo mode in which the flashlight will automatically shut down after 30 seconds of use, and it has the daily mode where it then will not shut down until you tell the flashlight to. To switch between the two modes, you need to push down both buttons, and then the flashlight will flash once for demo mode and 2 for daily mode, and as you saw it on the display, it is indicated on the display in which mode it will be working. So to turn on the light, you just need to push on the power button, then it will ignite in the last used mode. Now I am in the level 1 with 1 lumen, and you can see it will run for 70 hours and 80 minutes. On the top you can see that it is written daily mode. If you have the demo mode, it will be indicated as well. Now to switch between the modes, you just need to push the mode button, level 2, for 18 hours and 36 minutes, level 3 for 9 hours and 17 minutes, level 4, 2 hours and 56 minutes. So as you can see, the turbo mode is not in the normal mode selection. To access it, you just need to hold down the mode button if it's off or on, and then you are seeing you have the turbo mode available for a certain amount of seconds. After this, the light will automatically shut down. You can see the flashlight indicates for how many minutes it will run on turbo, but I think this is just an indication because it will get too hot and it will drop down faster. But we will have a look at that in the all-bridged ball. To access the ultra low mode directly, you just need to hold down the power button, and then it will illuminate in the 1 lumen mode. The flashlight has a demo mode to show off the OLED display. To activate this one, you just need to hold down the power button even after the flashlight has turned on, and now it will run through the different informations. I don't know if you really need this, but I wanted to show you that this function exists. You can see the different levels of the charging, the different lockout modes, which I will show you later on. I think that was about it. Then you can just go back by simply pushing the on and off button once. So now I'm going to show you the half lockout mode. You just need to turn the flashlight on and then hold down the power button until the lock 1 will be shown. Oh, I was too fast, I was already in the second lock mode. Either way, to unlock the first or the second unlock mode, we need to push down short and a long press, and then you see the key and the flashlight is unlocked. So we will try this once again. Then you have to let go. Now the power button is not available. The mode button will show us how much juice we got left in the battery, but we can access turbo by pushing down the mode button. So now if we want to go back, again short and long, unlocked. Now I'm going to lock the flashlight completely. And now nothing is available anymore. To unlock, once again, short and a long press. Then of course the flashlight has the advanced temperature regulation, so we are going to have a closer look at this in the all-bridged ball, how fast the light is going to dim down to prevent from overheating. And then the flashlight has of course the power indication. When the light is off, you just need to shortly press the mode button and then the battery level will be shown. As you can see, It is accurate 4.07 volts. So when it's full, it's 4.18, and so you get a quite nice idea of how much runtime you will have left with all the indications you get from this light. So this is a really cool feature on this small sized light. So the only thing that we have left to check is the charging mode. Therefore you just need to plug in the micro USB cable, and then you can see that the light indicates us the charging status. It only draws 0.3 amps from the USB charger, so it will take a bit to charge up the light, but yeah, that's normal for small lights because you don't want to give too much current to the small batteries, otherwise you will damage them. So now I'm going to wait until the light is fully charged, and then I'm going over to the Ulbricht ball, and we are going to see if the light really delivers the 1000 lumens. So I charged up the battery. As you can see, it's 4.2 volts. Now it's fully charged. So now I'm going to test the ultra low mode, which should deliver 1 lumen. As you can see, we have 1.5 lumen, so that's pretty accurate. Then we're going to switch to the next level, which should deliver 15 lumen. This one produces exactly 15 lumens. Then 65 lumen. Also pretty accurate. 200 lumen. So here we have 188, so that's also pretty accurate. Now I'm going to activate the turbo mode, and we are going to have a look at how long it will last in the turbo mode. As you can see, 1080 lumens directly after the start. After about 30 seconds the light starts dimming down, so we have 1000 lumen for over a minute, which is really nice in my eyes for such a small flashlight. It's barely hot at the moment, so I think that we will be turning around 800 lumens for 2 minutes. So 2 minutes the light is hot outside, about 40 degrees, and as you can see we are below the 800 lumens now. So the light is continuously dimming down now. After 3 minutes we have 550 lumen. The light is pretty constant on this mode now. So now I'm going to try to reactivate the turbo mode. As you can see, we again have 1000 lumens, but it's going to drop down faster now because it's really hot. So this is a really good result. I did not expect the light to perform for over a minute with 1000 lumens, so that's really nice done from Nitecore. So I'd say I will recharge up the battery, and then we are going to see what the 1000 lumen look in the garden. Well guys, here we are outside. I have the top in the 1000 lumen mode. As you can see, this is really nice and bright. I'm going to switch over, and you can see the bench is nearly 20 meters away, so as a keychain light this is really bright. I'm going to show you the different output modes now, so you can see what each level looks like. So I'm going to start with the level 1. You can see there's not much. Level 2 is already a lot brighter. Level 3 and level 4 with 200 lumens. So this is quite nice. The beam profile is really looking nice. In the snow you can clearly see that there are no artifacts or whatsoever, so it's a really clean beam pattern. I really like this. The only thing, as I always tell about Nitecore lights, is that I would really enjoy if they would produce the flashlight in a neutral or warm white LED. I hope that in the near future they will be producing more lights where you can choose between different LED emitters, because other brands do it, and I don't know why Nitecore still always wants to sell cold white lights. So now I'm going to show you the Nitecore tip. The light is cooler than the one from the tub, and the beam is a bit wider. As you can see, the tub, due to the lens, is a bit more throwing than the tip here, and I'm going to show you the tiny as well. So here we have the tiny, also a very wide beam. I'm going to pan over to the bench. As you can see, here you don't see much. This is the top. I'm going to show you the tip. Also, the bench is not quite that well visible. So in my eyes, Nitecore really produced a really cool light with the top. I hope that they will bring out other lights with this cool OLED display, maybe even smaller, because for a keychain light I don't prefer to use the top as it's a bit too big, but for the rest it's a really top-notch light and I really enjoy it. So if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel, because there will be lots of other cool videos following this year. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.